Hello and welcome back to another reading for the collective. It is not Monday. I'm well aware of this. I am a little bit behind. We had the nice long weekend for the 4th of July, and I will say that I also just enjoyed it, and Monday came and went really fast. So here we are, Tuesday. We're doing the reading this week for the collective. If you're not already subscribed, do go ahead and subscribe. I have these videos come out every week, readings for the collective, and then I do throw some other spiritual stuff in there as well. So just go ahead and give me a quick follow. Just stay in the know, you know? And with that, let's go ahead and get started. So the first card this week is the Tarantula. We've seen this one before, but it makes sense that it's coming up again because this year in general is really about making decisions and doing what's going to make you happy and your life's purpose. And that's exactly what the Tarantula is about. It's about being at this crossroad in your life where you need to make a choice. Do you put yourself first in your desires and follow those inspired thoughts that you get you really excited and things that bring you joy? Or do you stay with these old habits that you have, kind of staying complacent in your life and not really pushing yourself to grow or develop? The Tarantula is really about being at that crossroad and choosing your life's purpose, choosing your happiness, choosing what drives you, going with that and not just staying in these complacent roles that we have created for ourselves in the past, or thinking I can't do this or I'm not meant to do that, even though I think about it every day and I want to do this, I'm just not doing it. This is the time. If you have a passion or a desire or a dream to do something and you keep putting it off, don't do it anymore. This is the perfect time for you to really just follow your heart, follow your passions, and create and be who you want to be, regardless of what you think may happen, what you think people may say. You're only going to see love, you're only going to see growth, you're only going to see success, you're only going to see happiness when you follow your life's purpose. That's how the universe works. It's time to make that decision. Do you follow those desires you have? Do you do those things that you really want to do? Maybe you're a little afraid to, or you just think about doing all the time, but you just haven't taken the time to do it. Now is the time. Follow those passions. And the second card is the Wolf again. We did see this one last week. It makes sense to me that it came up again because we're at such a point where all of us were going through these changes. We're all going through life in general, and Gaia shifting from the 3rd dimension to the 5th dimension. There's a lot going on right now, and a lot of inner work. Things are being brought up in people and they're not even aware of it. We're all going through huge changes right now, and we're all at this point of where we need to prioritize our life's purpose and decide what we want to do, who we want to be, what boundaries we're going to set, where we're going to put ourselves, what we're going to focus on. And we're all going through this. With the Wolf, again, it's so important to allow others to be where they're at, to allow others to experience their life how they're experiencing it. We are all of a pack. We're all humans. We're all experiencing this together, but each of us, we have our unique individual way of living life. And it's about allowing others to be, really practicing patience. And it's not just patience with others, patience with yourself as well, and allowing yourself to be where you're at on the path that you're on, and recognizing it's different from others. And as much as you're not trying to influence others, you don't want to be influenced by others either. It's really about understanding we're all one, we're all in this together, but we're all so unique, so beautiful as we are on our paths, and just allowing them to be as they are. So it's just practicing patience and acceptance for everything, for everyone, including yourself. And then the last card this week is the Starfish. So the Starfish is really about that facade that we put on. Who do we pretend to be in order to make others comfortable? Maybe we soften ourselves and cut back on things we say or things we do in fear of maybe upsetting other people, or maybe we were told in the past that we're a little too abrasive or too rash because we stand up for ourselves and we set boundaries. The Starfish is really about letting your inner beauty shine for what it is, being fully and truly authentically yourself, and not putting on a facade to please others, to be who you think other people want, who you think other people need. We are meant to be who we are, truly, authentically, deep down, and we're meant to express who we are. But we're in this world and in this society where it's you have to, it's so interesting the way society is. It's we're all different, we're all on our own, like we're not in this together, but then at the same time it's like you have to be like everyone else. And it's such an interesting paradox because they've made us feel like we're separate, but made us all want to be exactly the same, but feel like we're alone. It's such an interesting paradox. Got sidetracked, but that's okay. So the Starfish is really about being truly authentic to yourself, being who you're meant to be, and displaying that for everyone, regardless of who you come in contact with, regardless of who you're speaking to or you're hanging out with. You're just truly authentically yourself. It's really about putting yourself first and just allowing yourself to be yourself fully. It's time to sit down, make these choices, follow your heart, follow your inspiration, do what makes you happy. And while doing so, allow yourself to experience what you're experiencing, and at the same time, allow everyone else to experience what they're experiencing as well. Practice patience, practice love, unconditional love, and practice acceptance. And then don't forget to be truly authentic through all of this. Keep the fear of what other people are going to say. Keep the worry of other people's opinions about a certain situation. Leave that all on the outside. This week, it's really time to focus on yourself. Focus on what drives you. Allow yourself to be where you are. Practice patience, practice accepting, and be fully, truly, authentically yourself. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, as always, if you had things that resonated, go ahead, take time to sit with it, kind of contemplate, think about it. May I suggest even journal on it if something did come up for you. Thank you for tuning in, and see you all next week.